Hey YouTube, Rebecca here and Jonathan
Hello.
for part two of our hiking adventure video update. And so we got a bit worn out after Sunday. We had to take a break. We were so exhausted, and then we decided to walk around the zoo yesterday for 4th of July. And then today, I, the genius that I am, planned a personal training session at after work. And then right after that, we went over to do some rock climbing. So I am extremely sore. I don't know what I was thinking about planning two workouts at the same time. You might want to think that through. But of course, I know none of you would do something like that, like I would do, because you know, yeah, I'm special. And so, but anyway, rock climbing was amazing. It was so much fun. Like, yes, I was sore and I had to push myself through it, but I enjoyed it very much. And it was cool. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I have some pictures up there that you can see us rock climbing. And maybe next time I can do a video update there, depending if the facility will let me. But so what are your thoughts on rock climbing?
It's a lot of fun. It's good to go, if you have a friend that will go with you and help you, it's a good way to get legs and stuff.
Yeah, it works. Okay, well, the key is to work your legs. That's what John told me because he's done it before, but I've never done it. And I was using my arms a lot. And since today at my personal training session, I used a lot of shoulder and a lot of chest presses. Is that what you call them? And oh man, am I in pain, especially with the sunburn on my shoulders from the hike. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cover you there. Um, so, yes, anyway, I haven't weighed myself. I will be doing a video update next week as soon as I do weigh myself again and let you know how much weight I've lost or whether maybe I stayed the same. I'm not sure. But, yes, still working with my trainer, still exercising every day, just about every day. Um, and I may have like a rest day here and there, but my goal is to do at least 30 minutes of exercise every day. At least that's what my doctor wants me to do. And I'm following my doctor's nutrition plan. I haven't cheated lately. You know, we got to that point around May and I guess April and May when I got a little bit um I went easy on myself. I started trying things, and that's what I was going to talk to you guys about today. Some of the mistakes I've made is trying foods that I'm not supposed to eat. You know, those no-no foods that they tell you, like sugar and fat, high sugar, high fats, and carbs, a lot of carbs. Like, yeah, it's not good. And that whole dumping syndrome, it's not just a myth. I've experienced it many times. And most, sometimes it's by mistake. I didn't know a certain food had too much fat in it. I didn't know something had sugar in it when it did. Um, Most of the time, it was completely my fault, and I could have avoided it. And it's not pretty when you get dumping syndrome. It's different for everybody, but for me personally, my heart starts racing, I start sweating, I get into the crabbiest mood. Like I just don't want nobody to mess with me or touch me or like get away like 10 feet away. I need space. And it's horrible. The stomach pains are just so bad. Um, Avoid at all costs. Like, just listen to your doctor and you'll do fine. But I have gotten some personal messages from people who have watched my videos and want to know more about, like, okay, if you do make a mistake, what do you do? Like, do you tell your doctor? Do you like telling your doctor? I would say yes, just for safety reasons. You want to make sure that you're okay, um, but also take the mistake, own up to it, learn from it, and move forward. Don't just keep it at the top of your mind and tell yourself, I messed up, I messed up, I messed up, because it's just such a negative downer and it's going to make you feel really bad. Like after you've already learned from what you've done and you move forward, just let it go. And don't ever forget what you've done, because I could definitely forget all the times that I've tried to eat too much sugar and it comes back to haunt me. And thank God for my tool. It reminds me, hey, you're not supposed to be eating that. And yeah, so just, no, I'm not saying to forget about your mistakes. I'm just saying to move forward and to move on and to grow from them. Just like any other mistake that you make in life, that's what anybody's going to tell you, whether it be for gastric bypass surgery, whether it be, maybe at work, at school, wherever you are in your life right now. Just any mistake you make, you want to learn from it, own up to it, learn from it, move forward. That's kind of my thing when I make a mistake, and it's the best way to motivate yourself to just keep going and to accomplish your goals and to get there, because accomplishing your goals, you imagine it to be like this straight line, but it's not going to be like that. It's going to be crisscross, applesauce, back and forth, up, down. Like, you're going to be moving all around to get to your goal, and that's okay. We're human, we're not perfect. It's okay. The most important part is that you get there. So really quick before we run out of time, because our phone might cut us off. Jonathan, what are some tips that you have for some supporters out there who have somebody going through gastric bypass surgery or are preparing for gastric bypass surgery? What are some tips that you might have for them to best set their person, their friend, maybe their partner, significant other, set them up for success?
I would suggest that really just support them. Don't tempt them with stuff like they can't eat carbs. Don't take them to a place where they can have like delicious bread and stuff. Or if I want ice cream, I try not to suggest ice cream because that's just gonna tempt her to also eat the ice cream, and it's kind of mean if I eat ice cream in front of her and she can't have any. Also too, when they come up with crazy ideas like riceless sushi, let them ask the sushi chef if they can make it, because I just found out that they can make that, and it's a good way for them to stay on their diet, and then it's just support them and love them.
Yeah, and set them up for success.
Hmm.
And I completely agree with everything he said. That crazy sushi idea was mine. There is such a thing as riceless sushi, it's out there. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you want a picture of it, or Instagram at Lady Rebecca on Instagram, at Active Becky on Twitter. I love you guys. That's all about all the time we have for right now. It might cut off. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment. And I'll see you next time.
Bye bye.
Bye.